expert, Steve Rickard. In this program of World Pro Wrestling from the Pacific, we take a look at some great names in wrestling like Jack Claiborne and Larry O'Day. We take another look at that controversial match between Steve Rickard and Tsar the Mongolian. Tony Rickard fights Rip Morgan. But first, Samoan Joe and Lou Leota meet Merv Fortune and Peter Lauder. I'll get the crowd worked up early anyway, Steve.
Headlock applied by Merv Fortune. Samoan Joe throws Fortune to the ropes. Fortune comes off, body smash. Samoan Joe drops down. Fortune across the... Oh, and what a beauty as Samoan Joe waiting. Fortune leapfrogged him. Samoan Joe caught Fortune, coming off the rope again. Nice takedown, arm drag by Samoan Joe.
Nice work by Samoan Joe. He's a little worried because he usually comes in real fast. Now Lou Leota back in the ring.
Lou Leota applying a Japanese arm twist. Takes a side headlock. Leota into the ropes. Body smash. Fortune goes down. And another body smash. No, Fortune drops by. Leapfrog by Leota. Fortune goes for that Japanese stomach throw, but Leota was waiting. Arm drag and takedown by Lou Leota. Fast moving by Samoan Joe and Lou Leota, but Merv Fortune right on there also.
Well, first time I think we've seen Lou Leota on the match, Steve. First time we've seen Lou Leota since he broke his leg in actual fact.
Yes, well, he's, as we know, he had a very bad break and was out of wrestling for a long time, and it is nice to see him back in action once again. Arm lock. Knee to the stomach. Fortune throws the fist. They're now a double fist to the back of the neck. Peter Lauder tag. Lauder dragging to his feet. 3-4 into the back. Leota fighting his way back. Body slam by Peter Lauder. Leota in a little trouble. Side headlock applied. Peter Lauder still with a side headlock. Tags Merv Fortune. Fortune comes in with a fist to the chest. Leota fighting his way back. Leota still trying to fight his way back. Trying to make his way back to make the tag. Samoan Joe in the corner. Reaches out to tag and Lou Leota tags Samoan Joe. Headbutt. Fortune groggy.
That's the famous move by Samoan Joe, that headbutt into Merv Fortune, now throwing him out of the ring.
Good tag wrestling here by Samoan Joe and Lou Leota. Lou Leota in his corner. He's Fortune must have tagged Lauder. Lauder in the ring. Referee Chris Miller applies the count. Merv Fortune there. Lou Leota caught in the corner. Lauder tries to throw Leota across the ring, but Leota reverses it. And a small package by Lou Leota. Count of 3, the match is over, and the winner with a cradle, Lou Leota. And the winners, Lou Leota and Samoan Joe. Lou Leota comes off the ropes, hits Fortune with a heavy shoulder smash, back in the ropes again. Fortune drops down, Lou Leota over the top of him, and comes across Fortune with a beautiful leapfrog, hits the rope. Fortune going for a reverse Japanese stomach throw, and Leota hits him in the head. an interview with Leota and Samoan Joe coming up.
It's great to see these two back in action together again, because, Joe, in the past we've seen you team up for some fantastic tag matches.
Well, thank you, Barry. You know, I'm telling you something. We are try hard, you know, to be tag team with Lou. I'm prepared myself to be a tag team with Lou in the future. Thank you very much, Barry.
Right. Lou, it's nice to see you back in action again after the broken leg has kept you out for quite a while. Anyway, I suppose you're ready to take on the world now, are you, with Joe?
Thank you, Barry. Yep. Fatala fatu le whaasausauga le nei pō. Ai ona o se whawhatala ua mau mai le West Pasifika. Le tangata pi'i nei Australia o Larry O'Day sa ua mai se li poti whapea sa asisi atu le West Pasifika ma sa manu maloi Panauma. O lea ua mau mai ai le li poti sa upulanga ina pe sa laulau vale fo'i le tumali I tangata o le tunu ai le ai se au se vaenga im whai fua ona so ona lafo ia upu whapea. O lea ua iai le fufanga ma ua ma sunga sa montopo ko le foa so staimi o le ama sa uniuni lava iai mo lea tau vanga so staimi lava tau nu mai ai. Whaftai, Barry.
Well, as I said before, it's great to see you both back in action together as a tag team once again. You heard Lou mention Larry O'Day there. Let's now take a look at two wrestling greats, Jack Claiborne and Larry O'Day.
He's right in here now, earlier holding on to that leg lock to not giving O'Day any chance at all. But I think the thing he's forgetting in a match with the time limit we have on television, you don't have that time to hold on to moves. You should be in there looking for the fall.
Oh, good move from Jack Claiborne again, and another one. And my word, Larry O'Day feeling that one. Let's see if he's foxing. He's not. He's trying to get away. Trying to move away. Moving back into the corner. Jack Claiborne after him. Yeah, well, you saw that Jack Claiborne's attention was taken by the referee who was starting the count. And Larry O'Day was in there with a fist to the midsection, Steve. And now Jack Claiborne on the receiving end.
Jack Claiborne being roughed up by O'Day. O'Day was on the receiving end for the better part of the match, but now he's come in on top of Claiborne, and Claiborne looking to be very sick. O'Day applying the pressure, the face lock applied by Larry O'Day. More pressure being applied. You see the Claiborne, the look on the face of Claiborne there as O'Day was applying that pressure, just with one eye open. O'Day moving it on top. Now O'Day in a position, counter two. Claiborne brought his knee up into the head of O'Day. O'Day quickly recovers. Back and on top of Claiborne again.
My word, Steve, he's a rough, tough man, isn't he, really?
He is, he's rough and tough. There's no doubt about it, really.
He's very frustrated at the beginning because Claiborne was right on top of him. And now there's no way he's going to let Claiborne back in the match if he can help it. Oh, Claiborne very heavily into the turnbuckle, feeling the middle of his back. Now Claiborne, now O'Day putting the boot in.
Larry O'Day and Jack Claiborne is on the receiving end. Claiborne not even trying to fight back, must really have suffered some punishment here. He doesn't seem to... Oh, he is! Headbutt by Claiborne. Headbutt by Claiborne, and O'Day backs off.
That stopped Larry O'Day in his tracks. Oh, what a good move from Jack Claiborne. Well, he wants to get in here and get his advantage, Steve. Oh, a drop kick too. Oh, tremendous stuff. Going in for the press. 1, 2. Nearly 3. That was close. Not much left in this match.
Well, they're both looking for a win here, really. They're really trying all out. O'Day now receiving a heavy bill from Jack Claiborne, and Claiborne goes up. Claiborne went up for a Japanese stomach throw. O'Day tossed him over the top rope. Obviously in trouble, and the referee had disqualified O'Day. Immediate disqualification rule applied. He thrown over the top rope.
Two fine wrestlers. And after this break, I'll be talking to Tony Rickard. Tony Rickard has been showing some great form since his return to World Pro Wrestling. Tony, you've had some great wins too.
Yes, I've been lucky and had a couple of good wins here lately. I'm just trying to be in the sport and stand on my own 2 feet and fight my own battles. I guess it's hard to do sometimes with guys like Lars Anderson and the Mongols who are in the sport here. I know they tried to maim me once.
Well, you had a win over one of the Mongolians anyway, didn't you, right?
Yes, I did. I was lucky to get a win there. I also know that Rickard Collins, he also used to manage these guys. So you can really put 2 and 2 together there.
Do you think that's what they're out to do, to really hurt you?
Well, I know they're up to no good anyway.
I hear that Rickard Collins could be coming out here again.
Yes, there is talk about Rickard Collins coming out here. I know he's a rugged and tough wrestler. He's very well known in the New Zealand rings.
And now here's a famous wrestler with a famous hold.
That famous wrestler is Earl McCready. Earl McCready first wrestled in this country in 1935. He defeated such greats as Paul Boesch, Ed Strangler Lewis, Lofty Blomfield, and many others. Earl is still alive and living in Oregon, USA. His favorite hold was the rolling rockin' chair splits. Earl went into this hold by pushing his opponent into the ropes, going in behind him, rape finding the leg, and he would roll forward in a forward motion, not as I am doing in the reverse motion, but Earl would roll his opponent round the ring in a similar cartwheel. Earl won countless matches with this hold, finally pinning his opponent to the mat. Coming up next, Tony Rickard versus Rip Morgan. Tony Rickard going in to Rip Morgan. Referee's hold, and Morgan moves into the ropes with Tony Rickard on the ropes.
Well, that's a heavy start by Rip Morgan. But we've seen an improvement this year in Tony Rickard. More weight on him, and we've seen some good wrestling.
Referee calls for a break as Morgan is backed into the ropes. Waist lock. Morgan goes behind with a counter. Tony Rickard switches him behind. And another switch by Morgan.
Interesting. Watch for another one here.
Counter move. Tony takes Morgan to the canvas with an arm roll.
He's on those ropes.
Both wrestlers to the feet. Referee's hold Morgan in behind with a Phil Nelson. Rickard switches into a Phil Nelson. Arm roll by Morgan for a counter. Arm drag takedown and arm bar. Hip toss, and Tony Rickard holds onto the arm and comes out with the counter and still retaining the arm bar. Body slam by Morgan.
And a heavy body slam too, Steve.
Another takedown. Rip Morgan forcing Rickard into the ropes, throws him into the far ropes. Shoulder smash by Tony Rickard. Morgan hits the canvas. Morgan drops down. Tony goes across the top of him. Oh, and Morgan was looking for a hip toss, but Tony Rickard reverses it and a hip toss from Morgan. Nice drop kick to follow up. Finally takes Morgan to the canvas with an arm drag.
That's a nice variation in the ploy of Tony Rickard here, Steve.
I see some very good wrestling in this match, Barry, with a lot of counters. A lot of counters from both wrestlers. Morgan, obviously the heaviest and strongest, and also moving fast for a big man. There's a heavy slam there by Morgan that he pulls Tony out of the ropes. Turnbuckle, Morgan rushes in, brings a big knee into the stomach of Tony Rickard. Morgan trying into the turnbuckle. Tony follows through with a shoulder butt.
Well, they're really using this ring in a no-hold-barred match between these two.
Yes, Tony made a mistake there. He's letting Morgan back come into him. He should have stayed on top, but wrist lock applied by Tony. There's a heavy drop to the ring by Morgan. Side headlock applied. Tony throws Morgan the ropes. Morgan comes off the shoulder smash, hits the other ropes. Another shoulder smash by Morgan. Again, Morgan hits those ropes, jumps over the top of Rickard as he goes down. Rickard drops the second time. And now crisscross, both wrestlers crisscrossing the ring with Morgan in the ropes. Tony Rickard in the ropes. Tony drops down. Morgan goes across the top of him. And Tony comes up, waiting for him, and a big backdrop to take Morgan to the canvas.
Well, so going crisscross, they had to wonder how that would end.
Yes, side suplex applied by Morgan. Morgan looking for the count of 3, count of 2 only.
Well, certainly no half measures when Rip Morgan puts Tony Rickard to the canvas. They're both feeling it a bit now.
Morgan takes Rickard up. Oh no, not a body stab. He brings that shoulder drop onto the knee. Count of 2. Referee says no. His foot is on the ropes. Morgan dragging Tony to his feet. Oh, a nice move down, almost a fall. Count of 2 only. Morgan throwing the head of Tony Rickard into the padded turnbuckle.
Rip Morgan working heavily on the head of Tony Rickard.
And he takes Tony again, throws him across the ring. Moves in, but Tony Rickard waiting. Morgan brought a big knee up, but landed into the top rope, or the turnbuckle, and goes down the canvas. Morgan into the turnbuckle. Another shoulder butt by Tony Rickard. A lot of fight here from both wrestlers.
Yeah, extremely good amount of fight. Referee pulling him back.
Lock it up, and Morgan goes in behind. Face lock applied, but no, he's taken Tony across the top rope. Has him draped over there, the referee, Chris Miller, telling Morgan he must break or be disqualified. Tony in the corner. Morgan follows him in. That's it. Drags his head across the top rope again. Another heavy turnbuckle. Tony looking to be in trouble.
He's looking a little disheveled at the moment. Up comes that knee again. Another heavy fall to the canvas. He's had a few heavy falls tonight. It's Tony Rickard.
Morgan takes Tony, throws him into the ropes. Oh, and Tony comes off. He brings the foot up and knocks Morgan to the canvas. Well, there's the end of the match. And the referee gives his decision. It is a draw. Tony Rickard charges across the ring, and Morgan dropped down and waited for him to come off for a hip toss. Tony Rickard reverses the hip toss, coming up with a nice high drop kick to knock Morgan to canvas, and then to take him down with an arm drag and sit in behind it to apply the pressure.
And to stand by for this controversial flashback with Steve Rickard versus Tsar the Mongolian. Tsar the Mongolian. Oh! Wow, this is unbelievable. Steve Rickard is still hopping mad at Tsar the Mongolian. No, I didn't say. Oh, and he's trying to hit the ring. What a sensational start. Well, I thought thought that Zara the Mongolian was laughing at the fact that Tony Rickard had been beaten and had been worked on by Lars Anderson. It looks as though that's really incensed Steve Rickard. He's absolutely fired up. In fact, I don't think he can believe it himself. Zara, winner of tonight's first bout, he's got a lather up, and so is Steve after that, coming to the ring and working on Lars Anderson. Everyone at the back of the neck from Steve Rickard. More fists this time to the front of the neck. Back comes Zara Mongolian. And those fisticuffs between the both of them. One then the other. There's a heavy quick succession once. To the side of the neck of Zara. Oh, it's like a rusty gate. And the sleeper already. The sleeper already. They've only just got warmed up. Well, it looks as though it could be all over already. For Zara the Mongolian, he's twisting, he's fighting it. Specialty is Steve Rickard, the sleeper. I think the crowd are worked up to a bit of a lather here too. The way Steve Rickard started this one off, and it looks as though he's successfully applied the sleeper again, and there it is. Well. How quickly all that came upon the world powerlifting champion, Zara the Mongolian. Now he's not breaking. Rickard is not breaking. He's still mad. Jack Campbell is beckoning him to break the sleeper hold. As we all know, it's not the sort of hold you want to hang on to and hang on to. Zara's got no fight whatsoever. Sleeper hold's been applied. Jack Campbell cannot break. He cannot break Steve Rickard. I've never seen Steve Rickard this mad. He's still mad. Still needs Jack Campbell to tell him to stand back. Now he'll be foolish to come and do anything else. Now we see Brother Gordon here. Brother Gordon tending to Zara. Well, there's still a lot of controversy over Steve's sleeper hold. Should it be barred or shouldn't it? Well, that's it from World Pro Wrestling for this week. Be sure to join us next time.